Hey everyone, Chris Bennett here, Blockchain Beard Guy. Wanted to do a short video on a few pieces of advice that I want to offer to any startup or group looking to make a blockchain solution right now, because I see so many different projects, startups, making a lot of the same mistakes. And the number one piece of advice I can give any project team, any group working on creating a blockchain solution right now is this: hire a storyteller. I'm going to say that again: hire a storyteller. All right? Don't go heavy on the engineers and the developers at the beginning. Find someone who can tell the story of your solution and what it is and how it's going to provide value right away. Because the best idea that nobody else can understand doesn't matter one single bit. I see this time and time again. Every week I get literally 100 different people saying, hey, can you look at my project? Can you look at my white paper? And well over 99% of them, when I look at their website, when I read the executive summary on their white paper, I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. I have no idea what the project is, what they want to build, or why anybody in the world should care. A lot of these startups, these projects, really just strike me as a bunch of technical people looking for a reason to use blockchain, that old hammer looking for a nail paradigm. But guess what? If it's not clear to me, to someone technical in the space, from a 20-year background in architecture and custom solutions design, what it is you're trying to do, it's not going to be clear to any investors or anybody else whose attention and buy-in you really want and need in order to make it a reality. And if someone can't understand what you're trying to do just by spending a minute, maybe a minute and a half looking at your website, there is 0% chance, zero, that they're going to invest the time to read your 40, 50, 100-page white paper to try and figure it out. Doesn't matter how good your idea is. So that's tip number one: hire a storyteller. Tip number two: once you get that storyteller on board, if they can't explain your idea and why it's a good idea without using the word blockchain, or only using the word blockchain once, then you don't have a good idea. Any good idea that's built on the technology is a good idea because it doesn't require people to understand the technology or even to know what it is. If you've never heard of Netflix, I can explain to you why Netflix is a great solution without using the word internet, without explaining TCP/IP packet routing, without explaining DNS resolution and HTTP location-based addressing. So again, if you can't explain the value of your product or your solution, what you're trying to create, without depending on the word blockchain, you may want to have a real honest conversation with yourself about whether you're really creating something of value. And if your best response to that question is, well, because blockchain, well, then you're probably just that hammer looking for a nail. So hire a storyteller, hire someone who can talk about the value of your solution in quick, clear, concise terms that anyone from any walk of life can understand. Make them understand that value without understanding all the technical underpinnings behind it, and your odds of success go up dramatically. I'm just going to stress this again. Hire a storyteller. That storyteller will be more valuable to your project than the world's best developers, than the world's best architects, than the world's best project managers. That is the single best resource you can have on any project team. And if you're a non-technical person in blockchain, if you've got a background in sales or communication, if you have those strong storytelling skills, market your services to some of these startups and projects, because they really, really could use your help. So just my 2 cents. Again, these are just my opinions. You guys don't have to listen to any of them. But I just wanted to share those big mistakes with you because I see them happening so much. So many good ideas out there that just aren't being communicated very well, and they're going to go unrealized until a group with a good storyteller tries them again. So I love this example of Uber and Magic Cab. All of us have heard of Uber. Many of us have ridden in an Uber, gotten a ride somewhere from Uber. Well, the first group to have the ride-sharing idea, to actually make it a reality, was a small company almost no one has heard of called Magic Cab. Magic Cab doesn't exist today. You know why we've heard of Uber and not of Magic Cab? Wasn't because Uber had the idea first. It was because Magic Cab couldn't execute as well on the idea they had first. They couldn't get enough people to understand the value of ride sharing and why they would want to try it out and what it would do to improve the quality of their situation. So storytellers are key. Make sure you're able to convey the value of your idea in terms anyone can understand, and your odds of success go up tremendously. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Until next time, this is Chris Bennett, your blockchain beard guy. We'll talk again soon.